All right, so now we are at the third chord of the song. We're going to start out slow and go in depth, but this will speed up a bit. There's a lot of repetition in this song. So once we get the first couple chords going, it'll get repeating. But the next chord we need is a B7. And once again, probably if you look at your chord charts, you're not going to see a B7 chord on there. So once again, we're going to have to improvise one out of a chord we have. For example, B is just a little bit higher than A, and you probably got an A7 chord on there. So here's A major. One finger right there on the A note. Was that a C sharp? That's the E, and then another A on top. Okay, if you look at the chord sheet, probably if it says A7, it might do something like that, where you just pick up that A, and it becomes G, and you can do it like that. So A7, nice easy way, pretty easy chord, one finger. So if we wanted to take that and make another chord out of it, we could pull it up a half step and then bar across there. Now we got A sharp 7. Move it up again, you got B7. Not really going to hide my fingers back here, but just so you can see it. Normally I'd do something like that, but so that's one way we could play B7 right there. We got C7, C sharp 7, D7, D sharp 7, E7, F7, F sharp 7, so on like that. So we got a bunch of different ways we could play with this shape. Just like, that's one type of 7, that's another type. But I want to use a little bit different version for A7. Let's go back to just regular A. And keep in mind what we did is we just basically added a G. By taking that finger away, we added a G to it. And this may seem like it's a little bit harder at first, but to my ear, this has, for what's coming up in the song, this is a kind of a little bit more pleasing sounding voicing. And what I'm going to do is leave that A right there. Got the C sharp. I'm going to add my pinky or third finger or whatever you want right there on 3rd fret. That's a G. So instead of doing the open G, I'm going to put it right there. So that's another way to play A7. Whoops. So that's A7. That's also A7. It's nice to have options on how you want to play it. But this way, to my ear, this one sounds a little bit better when we start moving it around. So to move it around, we're going to need your first finger free for a bar or to cover the open notes as we pull it up, because there is one open note in here. So this string right here, the very bottom string, is still open at this point. So I'm going to switch to these fingers. So now my index finger is free, so that when I pull it up a fret, I can bring that note up with it. And I really like the voicing here of this chord. Especially for finger picking, it works out real nice. So what do we need? We need a B7 chord. So we got A7, A sharp 7, and B7, right there. That's the chord we need. Whoops, ignore that one. Alright, so that's the B7 chord I want to use for this song. It seems like might be easier to do it that way than Might be. It's actually nice to have it both ways. But there's certain parts of this song where it sounds really cool if you do it this way. All right, so let's try to get from the previous chord, which was that F sharp 7 to B7. So that's got us up to the first 3 chords. We just got 2 more to go.